Hi everyone, welcome to my video. I actually started this video about a year ago in 2019 and I got the idea from a couple on YouTube. They're no longer a couple, but they did it together. And basically how it goes is they made a list of new things that they wanted to try throughout the year. And the number of things that they listed that they wanted to try depends on the number in the year. So because it was 2019 last year, I chose 19 new things that I wanted to try. I made that video last year, including all the list of 19 things, and I did some of them, not all of them, but I recorded almost all of the ones that I did. And I'm gonna start this video first by showing a recap of the 2019 video, and then I'm gonna end the video with the list of 20 new things for this year because it's 2020. So again, I'm just gonna quickly show the video right now. I hope you enjoy it. So this is in Winslow, Arizona. I've been to Winslow, Arizona many times, but I've never been to this specific lake before.
Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha, hiya.
Me and my boyfriend also went to Santa Monica, the pier, for the first time together. February 23rd. It's like 7:05 and Amanda woke me up at 5:30.
Still trying to remember.
She woke me up early this morning so we can go watch the sunrise at the lake, which was number 4 on my list. And so we came here expecting to see the sun and we're only seeing fog. Yeah, so you can see the fog. We've never seen it look like this before. It looks really cool. Like something could pop out of the water. Like a horror movie. Or like in a scary book. True.
Or Minda.
Oh yeah! That's Amanda. Excuse me, sir, you're in my shot. I'm just kidding.
I am the shot.
True. Today is March 2nd, and me and my boyfriend are going to the Phoenix Suns game. Tonight they're playing the Lakers, and my mom got us a ticket so we can cross it off of my list. That was most of the things that I did that I crossed off of my 2019 list, but actually I did 2 additional things that I didn't get to capture in a video. Those 2 things were that I went to a therapist, and then also that I went to a chiropractor. But I didn't record those, but I did them. And now that we recapped 2019, I'm going to try to go quickly over the 20 things for 2020. One thing I'm also going to mention as well is that a lot of these things on my list are also the same things that were on my list for 2019. Again, because I didn't get to do all of those things, but I still want to, so I'm including them in this list as well. So the first thing on my list for 2020 is to run a 5K or a fun run. When I go to the gym, I always run 2 miles. So I definitely think that running a 5K is something that I can do. And I think it's just like a fun way to like challenge myself to go after one of my goals this year, which is also to be physically healthy and to get back into working out. So I think that's just like a fun little way to challenge that. Number 2 is I want to take a dance class. And dancing seems fun, and it's something that I'm just like not super comfortable with unless I'm like at home by myself having like a mini concert. So that's why I want to take a dancing class so I can get a little bit more comfortable with that, and then also just like with my body. Number 3 is I want to hike Camelback Mountain. If you are from the Phoenix area, then you know that it's one of the more challenging mountains, I think, to hike. But that's why I chose that one, and also just because I want to try to do more hiking than I did last year, which last year I really didn't do any. So I really want to be outside in the nature and hiking. Number 4 is I want to go to 13 Floors. If you don't know what 13 Floors is, it's one of the scarier haunted houses. So yeah, I really wanted to go last year, but we didn't end up going, and it's just something that I really want to do this year. Number 5 is I want to do a professional photo shoot with my family. The last photo shoot, I can't even remember the last time me and my family had like a professional photo shoot. Of course, we always take like pictures at family events, but we don't have an actual one where we're all dressed up. And I think that would be really cute to do that this year, and it's just like a really great thing to have. Number 6 is to go on a picnic, and I think the idea of a picnic is just like super romantic because you see it in like the movies and TV shows where there's a super cute picnic set up. But even if it's not like super fancy, I still want to just have that memory to have it. Number 7 is to try new cultural food. I've actually tried a few different cultural foods, so I'm not sure which one I'm wanting to try, but I definitely want to expand my horizons a little bit, and I love food, so you can't go wrong with that one. Number 8 is I want to be able to do my own full face of makeup by the end of this year. If you've seen a lot of my other videos, I never wear makeup. That's because I don't know how to do my own makeup, but I have worn makeup before, and when I did, I thought I looked really good. So I want to learn how to be able to do my own makeup by the end of this year. Number 9 is to have what I've kind of just termed as like a give back day, but basically I just want to set some time aside this year to really focus on doing something for the community, or just something where I'm giving something back or donating something, even if it's just time. So maybe it can also go under like volunteering. Number 10 is I want to attend a workshop or a conference or just some type of event where I can be surrounded with people who maybe have the same goals or same values. I'm not exactly sure what I want one of the events to be focused on, like the topic, but I just know that I want to do something constructive this year. Who knows, maybe I'll even end up running my own type of workshop or something. Number 11 is I want to bake my own cake from scratch. And I think this one actually kind of goes back to like those summers where you would spend it at like your grandma's or your aunt's or someone else's house, because I spent some of my summers with my grandma, who basically bakes everything, almost everything from scratch. And we used to bake cakes together, and I really miss that. And I have a specific video idea for making a specific type of cake, but basically the goal is I want to make a cake from scratch this year. Number 12 is I want to be able to say a full prayer in my native language, which is Navajo. Every time we have a family gathering or events, the elders of my family always ask for someone else besides an elder to do the prayer. And so of course it's always the same people who are saying the prayers. And one of my goals this year is to really be able to say a full prayer in Navajo, in addition to just speaking more Navajo in general. Number 13 is to take a drawing class, and then number 14 is to take a pottery class, but they're kind of for the same reasons. I just want to try something creative this year. I took a drawing class, but I didn't take it serious in high school. I've never taken a pottery class, but again, those are just like really creative things that I want to at least attempt at. Even if I'm not very good at it, who knows, I might enjoy it. So I just want to try those. Number 15 is I want to do an escape room. I think those are actually getting a lot more popular and more common. Judging off of what it is, I think it's something that I would enjoy. Number 16 is Zumba. I have really high hopes for Zumba because I have an aunt who runs Zumba classes on the reservation. And again, it's just one of those fun challenges that I can align with my physical goals for this year. I've heard a lot of good things about Zumba, so I want to try it myself. Number 17 is a goal I think that I want to have for every single year, probably for like the rest of my life, is to travel somewhere new. And like you saw from my 2019 recap, it doesn't have to be like those really big places. Like last year I went to a place in Winslow, Arizona where I had never been, but I had been to Winslow many times, but I had never been to that spot. So it could be somewhere small or it could be some place big. I don't know yet. That's kind of the fun in it. I haven't planned a specific place that I want to go that's new. It's still the beginning of the year and you never know what could happen. Number 18 is I want to try karaoke. I'm not a very good singer. I like to pretend that I am in the car when it's full blasting or like in the shower. A lot of the people that I know that have done karaoke are not very good singers, but they seem to enjoy it. And I just love singing, so I definitely want to try that this year. And number 19 is I want to go to the movies alone. I'm lucky enough to always have friends and families around me. That way I never have to go to the movies alone. But when you go to the movies alone, I think it's more of like an independent thing and just being able to do things on your own and actually enjoying it. I love to go to the movies, so I guess that's my way of like combining those two. And last but not least, number 20 is to go to a drive-in. Me and my boyfriend, when we talk about new date ideas, we always say we're gonna go to a drive-in, but we never go. But I actually really do want to go to a drive-in. I think it's a super cool idea. Anyways, that pretty much wraps up my list of 20 new things that I want to try for the year 2020. I definitely want to do another recap video for this year. I will probably be posting that either at the end of this year or the beginning of next year, 2021. And hopefully I can get a lot, if not all of them, crossed off. And I also think that this idea is a really cool idea. So if you have never tried this, I think that you should try it. Even if you only choose like 5 things and not 20 things, I think it's still a really cool idea to record them as... What the heck is wrong with my hair? To record them as well and then watch yourself throughout the year accomplish those things and enjoy them as well. It's just a really cool idea. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, especially if you stayed throughout all of the 20 things and got to this point right now. Hopefully a lot of you guys watching this video will be the same ones to watch the recap next year. Also, if you do like make a small list or something, please comment them down below. I would love to read them and maybe even like get some new ideas for next year. But again, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video.